How do you keep calm when people criticize your actions?
How do I keep calm when they criticize my actions? First of all, I think that's a system of government that I've always wanted for this country.
So I'm sending a signal to Ghanaians that we can find you those doing those hate speech and things. We'll use your IP number, we'll trace you. And when we trace you, we'll deal with you under the criminal code.
How do I keep calm when they criticize my actions?
His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo wachere se ampa oyepani. Nana Addo Akufo-Addo achere se sebi eba amamuyo mu a wote ase pa. Na ensem a waka ede achere Ghana de hye bi ena amanfo ehunu se wopani se nyini a wanyini ache emfie aduowotwe miensa ede kwa aduowotwe 84 years. Papa yi da so gina ne na so den ye niam papa yi mabunu kura bi ntimi nye wo hwe papa yi ne otimi fa phone na wo chate na wo WhatsApp te se babunu papa yi timi fa pen twere okenkan wa bra won share space adi entra na ama His Excellency Ghana man pani dada na Addo Akufo-Addo wo da so gina ne na so ene ne ho den ensem amanfo bi busa ne se papa yi won fa boga nye soan se atenie bi a ekoso no papa no wonfi wa hyeda bunani agoto se wiase no enye nsem nyina obete na se wososo se ye no kora se ye atro ense wadaji ewo ho na eno ene ama sebi watimi enyina duru sam pempenso no bibia ha no oni pressure oni diabetes oni hwanhwan oni hwe ne ho den ena wode enam de enti ne saa sensem ya beto montre so a obia eka bie enche ena Ghana man pani John Dramani Mahama ede betu dwa afia etwamu ya se ohwese de maburu ni bi ehoro no social media no a obema national security for ahyase abu awurawura manfo accountum ene se wo na obede John Dramani Mahama besi wo se wo horo no a wo ho no mo ayede IP address betimi track wo saa aba bechew na ye chewa omani ni ubedi papa fi se wonya sika to mobile phone na no nkire se koso si wanim na aban na ye bibia na ode wano atum uni mamamuyo unye o mampani adenti na obetimi asopo mampani se bia ade a wo ye na nya na se na manfo si His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obetina konya so na ye nya 1 year o na manfo sha ase se wonum criticize o anase wo mo bo wachi enu ho bufo no le kokan say na Addo Akufo-Addo tena Ghana konya so 8 good years ye so pa no frida ye de si so ebesi da ye to abayi ni fie nwotwe papa yi ammo wada papa yi anka se sebi sem twerefo bi yenko fa wo mu yenko chi wo mu enti se wo de oba konya so na wo ka se sebi bloggers no ka bibia obachichi wo mu de ene obachi Ghana de hie nyina frisa feina wonom eba be sha asia to wo manu agu so papa afra se de npo de se na eye agudie yenko tie na Addo asem ye okan ye na yetie wi a meba na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na mo bi a watuo enu tie nam so amenne amanfo esopa no no eno so yenya daje na yetie bi bo modern ase oba like video no share emane nko afoforo so titiri pa no fa wadwen kire so ebra yenko tie na Addo Akufo-Addo bra woni mabunu bi hyiaye ena wo bubusa no se na Addo yi eba ne sei na wo de amanfo so pawo amanfo di watem amanfo ka wachira sem ensem money ni ade umma bonten ma meyi wona no kra ade ntira na Addo srei na wo sere ye no anu ye be ena wo de ma wo yenko ti na Addo mra.
How do I keep calm when they criticize my actions? First of all, I think that's a system of government that I've always wanted for this country. A country whereby presidents, people in authority, ministers, presidents, whoever you are, can be criticized. There was a time in Ghana when it wasn't like that, when one man spoke and that was that. I've never liked that sort of situation because I don't believe that you have a situation whereby one man knows everything. It's better to have a system where lots of ideas and lots of brains are brought forward to one thing. So that's the first thing, is that I approve of the system whereby people can criticize the president. So if that happens, it will look strange if I start getting agitated when people are criticizing me. I'm not God. I cannot be. None of us are. But we do our best. But criticism is a good thing. It helps you sometimes see things that you yourself have not seen. It opens up different perspectives. A lot of times you can disagree with your critics, but sometimes there's something in the criticism that is of use and of benefit which you can use to do. So that's the reason why I don't get agitated when people criticize me. I think it is their right to do so. But it's just as if it is my right also to ignore their criticism if I think that there's no substance in it. But that's the system that we have.
Piao nanado semni bi ena yakakuti no ono ankasa to no muton se amamuyo no se bi de wotwasa onim se na chiachia ye onipa bi wo ho no mu se bi to de bia wonom se mo ka no etwe adwene si nema bi so ma otu hu anamo eye ne ye nti se wo ye amanyo anase wudi wo maye ni mu a memma amanfo nsem mo beka no mo so ye Ghana fo wo mo so wotwaka se wo mo de wo mana no ye de eto a amamuyo anase ekwan a wo de wo man ye de e fa so no na ye be che no so a nanado de yedina temo yedina nanado atem amebi aso papa nanado papa kura na yeda yedina temo bi sebe nanado babedi ade enkwala nketo a wode o mu ko school free o mantua 1 cedi sankwara no ne o manyini a o mu di nanado atem yesi nanado statue esi se western region ho no baabi o se de ade chi ye ni aka ko bubu statue no kura kire se ne hu hia se ye nsi ni statue kura apia stadium aye nyina ye nimu no okoka semitia na nadan ko akufo ade ko di na tem ema national security for ekofa apia stadium na nado na kasa sa issue statement se da bida munjano wo ye Ghana ni se meye bibi ne nkoye na otwabome a munjano man nkire na adwen Professor Evans Fifi Atameos papa no metere so a na masori metuchema no Prof Evans Fifi Atameos baby wo bia nyankopon omana dabre papa bi na onfa nto anamo be na Professor Mills kokotuye obi kokodi na Atameos atem se nanim sa akatia sebi adwe ena wo mukwachi akwa no ede ne call Professor Mills ho se akwa we na edi watem social media so na trend wo bia eka ho asem no ena Atameos ko busa sojafo no se adan wose maye den ena omo se wose wo sadwe wo ya akatia wo nim sa akatia na Professor Evans Fifi Atameos busa sojafo no se enti mohwamia mesa akatia mohwamia mesa adwe sojafo no se dabi sa on sadwe na obusa omo se enti mensa adwe a chi a mo chi ne baaye no mo chi na base munyina so no ene se mo manenko Professor Mills ma omo pamo akwa no opona teni a wadi nyina eto da bia ya na nyensem nyina ne soso ye hwe wo mu di na nado atempa yesi ni wo dwale aluprem NDC fo mpenifo mpo de omo se na nado dwale aluprem a na nsuo ni so ne gu ye so wo ye yi a na nado ne ba omia kofa drone baaye se yemfa moja na emergency yesi drone no omo de aba se emba ni dwale a na yetwa omo video wo wiem chesensem bebre no a ena omo kan na nado amowa le kofa adwoa buroni o se wodo buroni bi e de betoto na nado ho se omo tie aluprem ena na nado eturo bi a naked picture o mampani papa na ma bontenda wa ma na chitafo bia nso anko sankofo no ana wo mu etu sa na mo no Manasi Azure yegine ni Manasi Azure Ghana boy no otwere nkrata papa otwere papa Manasi Azure twere krata bi fa na dan kwa Akufo Addo ho o say the president Ghana never had modaro mamenkasa sa na ti o se mementi asie mu no kire se nanadu o mampani bi a Ghana yemfa ne se wa medi o mampani kura yemfa ne se nanado wa medi wa mampani wo Ghana hakura yemfa ne se wa amba enti ni 8 years no between 2017 to 2024 no yentwa enokura mfiri Ghana bakosemu yemfa ne se wa makura yenshi hongu na Manase Azure twire se book no wie no o se simu pampan e de ko ebi ko na nado office sa ko hande ma no se o invite na nado se o be launch ni book na nado so je o Odibi ko Matthew Poku Prempe Napo, Sabrem son na education minister was now energy minister. Odibi ko Napo hoko invite Napo send Napo maybe launch bi. Na watch book wetia MPP man penny. Na wasa ko invite MPP penny for say wo launch book wo mmra. I'm particularly so mutobi. That is democracy. That is what? Democracy. Edu tu sana mowe enema we nyina kofa na na do ho so say oman no amebuo no eho na mani ye den ehwe e wo mo se nya bibia na do ye bia na so ani edu mre bia Ghana fo nyina ka se finance minister wo nyina di Ghana fo kan na do anyina di ene ko wi akire kofa nsem bebre baaye no National Cathedral ho sensem wo ko baaye ne amana ne da so da ho no mo ade mpese mo de ye mo antimi anwie ena Ghana for 2 months for Konya so and the amana da ho de bia be hu amana ne bia na be bom tire so me kan we kire se nye niema bia na do ne na MPP for be ye na ye o nanso so enye bone ne nko na ese ye kan eniema papa bebre no aso na MPP ba ya omo eba be ye now back to John Dramani Mahama na mo bia wotu e na manfo atu omo anu adi agu ne so woro mo kire se Ghana man pani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ba ye afra say twemu yi no mo sha ase se wo mo so panic kakra o mo nya start you Twene Jonas say Twene Jonas na yi ne energy ni kofom nanado ena Twene Jonas didi ne ho Twene Jonas so pa nanado se bi ne yemo ba twabo ni fire so koka fom ene de Twene Jonas kura ye ntene nka wono ma no odin pa no mu di nanado atam na ne wo mu nyina ni ho na se nko mu nyina ho na nka wo mu odwuma no eda so gina ne na so pa se Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sanko fu esi wo mu so manu agu so a ene nka ba chi social media fo nyina but na do timis ejina sa de na no wan so a adenti na ne wo se wo ma social media fo nkire wo ma adwene me nka se obi ko di man penny atem sebe manu sisi mu na so no de wo yesa amra no bedi me nka se obi ko super na Ghana man penny ti sebe ne yemu ba eno de mra ne udi eno obedi na emo se wo kire wa adwen se Ghana ni ye be kai a adu predi kokohwe ase wo obo ase ne kuma ase nkwantempo so menam so ama asoafo bi num ne mra se bedwafo ne apolisifoɔ ne nipa bi ehwere wo no nkwa na eno na mabunu bi a o ye hwe o mo ye MPP fo wo no mo ba bonti o mo hye ase be ye video say ba ko de fancy comedy o se de be ye video se adu prepare hwe ase pa de omo wuwo no de emfata omo kura because omo de omo trimu ye na ye woni pe bi wo ndisi ma omo na ese nka omo trimu pa emo omo wuwo sanko ebobo bi din na se be obi bo wutu a na omampani anase mrahye bedwafo anase wo pani bi etisi mitu anamo se obi si obenya na nka mawu ene nka Trump eni amampeni ahodo no de ye wo mo mpo de ye wo mo AI cartoon ni video ni ne ma de ye wo mo no na so wo mo hwe ho o man no a wo buo no ena ne ye dan eda so na sasensem ne bae na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama babontin be ye video minka so be ye video program bi ase ena ode nsem ba betu dwa no se e free ne ko national security for baba mo mani akofom uni abaka ko na social media be di nsem hunu bia na ye be track you sa ababe show penchi na brebre na si show mu a emra no bedi papa yenko tie His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne semu a wode atudwa ewo nsensem bi ye Ghana fo bi kan osusu se enye ne kwan so.
We have a new crop of I call them new journalists, who anybody with a phone and a camera can report news or comments on national issues. Now the point is, who holds those people responsible? And that's what he's saying. If you go to some of the WhatsApp platforms, or you go to some of the commentaries in the TikToks and others, we have what we call hate speech, incitement to violence. Those are criminal. Despite the fact that we have removed the criminal libel laws, there are some laws that make such people accountable. Because if we don't regulate that sector, it can lead this nation to war. There are some of the incendiary statements that have been made in the Boko situation that are fueling some of what is happening there, making people hate each other and see each other as enemies. It's been the same in the Gonja Brefo thing. Some people fanning and inciting violence against each other. This falls in the ambit of the National Signals Bureau. And so the National Signals Bureau now has the technology to use your IP number and find you wherever you are. So I'm sending a signal to Ghanaians that we can find you those doing those hate speech and things. We'll use your IP number, we'll trace you. And when we trace you, we'll deal with you under the criminal code for inciting violence and disturbance of the peace. But I believe that beyond that, we must start making regulation for this new media because it's unregulated. And so anybody just takes a phone and says, oh, this plane crash, I wish that so and so had been the one in the helicopter and had died, and dwarfs have eaten him in the forest. I mean, why would you say something like that? And so we need regulation for that new emerging media. But in the meantime, the National Signals Bureau has been given the full authority to track down people who do that kind of thing and bring them to be sanctioned under the criminal code.
Pia, with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, so one more says what you social media for 2 manu a dear good show. Say Adinti and service say the Obekan Ghana for Casabua at the Ashe or no bo a home per se or Musubekan or nom Akuma Swase. Inti and someone say the amount of Pinoa at the Warnum annual to most wardrinch and saying Sabi as I said. One motion almost strong so said the bear will be a team continent being coached and arguing who be and family quaso. And I want to moon and English will be as we are said Drono. Untimin Castle be you be no Mako. What I say, yes, I and Donald Trump on one way, any and Casudi the almost papa. But we will boon and ego so. Can Jonas, 8 good years, will be to son or so, a mamma penny be sparking or Sonia the day. Oh, I'm the baby. Ain't you one year, says Sebi, a brana, Can Jonas, a sodiginal and Addo so pa and Addo Timico America. No acquire conference, no ne Donald Trump, no ne Juan Enamha, no more yes, or Mudim common other. Ain't you don't Nanado intimi Emma American man penny, and I say American penny for intimi. To don FN say Can Jonas and I say one who would trouble on near the day. Kevin Taylor wa America no was super MPP for near the day. 18 Cabamu penny for being to me to Sana Monoana. Then so be fee. Obia Yansha has will be a waging chere. Yanja will be a non children arguing while Mamu said yes, equal home. 84 arguing children so bra. Na yes, Yankin can be near who say. Nekwanswa says Excellency John Dramani Mahama betu sana mono ewo bloggers and answer social media for wo mo echere wo no adwen wo hono so
aban we na be ha no uti e be ha ban we kakra ye ntia be ka se be ha no kakra no se wo ya ubu aban udi oman udi aban ho na ubu oman na you cannot take up criticism ye we ye nya go twa sanim na chi achi we de wonim se na chi achi wo tene no so a wo se kwa no paado
Yemu bia kama Andra Saturday we say lawyer Samson Ladi ageni ni afi onu so complain said ya
exactly I watch it I watched the program Osi state no ade amoye no niam sisi na Addo address no na die si no
so see less than 2 years no more than
the si na Addo address 8 years and so we never complain you see MPP ni too tolerant so said be America ahombrase odwo. The fact that you never basa difference away and NDC for them, it doesn't mean say and the pin what me baby and come
and they say a kufuado.
Oh, Baumia, be near Bahaka, right? Be near Bahaka, or say, Mabacho,
a kufuado, Baumia, Napo, any MPP penny for more Makuma de Damu Yemono. A year, you. I mean, Obolo size, Akuma become mutimi and mutimi de Meran Quasi Asem.
Pa, Kafra, and a Monday at Tifon Vache, and some near Bufunadi at Tini. Your friend Rabba be nitimu dupa na nim dudu bi. It's your friend Bibi we see you Bibi.
So
I don't want to give her credence on the show. Unim the kind of voice I use ma Dr. Baumia.
Oh, what do you mean?
It is so despicable. Se minti tram from anokra nya dey. Enka. Obabesia wawari kunu yesi ni kunu kra say Muslim. Tina da bia wachichire ni ti no. Using sa word enkramophobia ye ne nuyan. Ukunu nuya. Ukunu free north. Dr. Baumia from the fact that it does not belong to your party, it was so tra microphone a cheap. No back a tintin, which is sure and I say no. I was so good hoofing.
Was sure and I saying.
Who did go papa the hoof? Yeah. kwaku enye two Dr. Baumia Dimbi most of regional minister bi na no will be post two video mo o se we dey was a special child nam se there bi me ba tan sanse mu ni sam de ma no ka ese kura nipa no kura beauty contest me kura ni sam de ma no ka sa asem no ye wo kase bi wo ho e kase fin ya mfa tete e wo fi eti se mu sam yonko ba ka e yusu sa words vulgar words for obi to describe nipa bi a na me dwede the kind of bemo da na chihwe ma me kase me jiro ye te a ye kasa wonim nipa hwe somebody who nya ba na enemy nti no fi say me nya ba kwa bibi aka let it slide ye sorry wie ne ekotran ka mu a wonim course obenya omo correct o omo susu say we nani sen ka aka omo say next time fan kafa we ka ho ye won krofo a ni die say de ni die am wo ma ne ye wo mo a ye wani die mo bi maya on free ti me trust so ahwa me mpatem didi because ni pay tie me na me wa sofo mo tie me yo wo mo mu gunso mo tie me wo mo zuni company 95.9 mo pompa mo di koran pompa ma me da bia no ba ba siet me tena e fa a whole Pentecost elder bra a whole Pentecost elder Pentecost chairman
wa
super papa say wo ni kwan bia so ni nya bia gina so say obeka galamsey Asem was it not the same man our organizer so for mom call galamsey side during another time
onupo dey criticize the government
dey otina akonso ye ti didi natam
there be
me betina akaseti ya
obi an kasenti ya no
me betina ba bia uti say issue ni ba my discuss ma me ka say we dey papa so for ani diem wa kan yate ye dana say improve on it e futu no dey amaye wa ko site o kire say ade no e ha adwen na bia me tie na mtena kan say me ni datam
obi not even
but on say mo dey mo feel say power na ye power and I read something on the internet uti say Rabbi dey say muntag bawa den kura no NDC former no bo fu no pa wa grace occasion of photographer of the president awo babema okwase some people time na da wo we me nua oti konso achi kasa 24/7 e na wawo yamia mo afirimu e na wo to bedi na mababia he benya bloggers on bema caption o ma wia parties ka men ka so obi awiska o isro ma ni biem enche na the Black Maria be fa ke ba ka se diska papa no photographer ba e yere the back thing so me reading am say e dey asamo but on say se mo pesa mo kire se ye mumu ye bia na ye
na
di se ka ho asem
ade oba kokoni ni okodi ate sofo atema na chief of staff akosu aguso
na wo no obi me ho na nka me bai e ho chief of staff wo ye be mamu o yire ketu odu achi kama papa panim wonya mfia duosia wo di sun na ehase ha kwaku wonya mfia duosia bu agya adwo na ado nsa gu ti na wo su hey, and I was like, what is happening? Ghana jollof be kunipa. I want them to make Ghana jollof.
So ko heni e koso.
And I said, yes, I'm now back there. I was say soon at the chassis when you're 60 years. What retire? When so I retire. And a chief of staff in the age we know.
And the age ni ho.
And the age ni ho. No correct. But wait to be the president now. Okay. Wait to be the flag bearer. Okay.
A ho nyina age ni ho.
Enti uko soon ye no. Na nka ne papa mu abra. E papa mu a usuwie no wonim say chief of staff can appoint and disappoint wonim mampani say papa na yeso pani Pentecost for nko over 11 million people a mo to abanya vote fira so de dem ho ye be sere se mawraba ne ntranchen na ke sunu akoso ye so abamfa so
ontimi
sabe ye sunhunu na akoso ye no
na ye so osun kwa
utie ye sunhunu because sun na chi no omo communicators ni bi se ma na kan waka
na wo hu say eda wo kosu no mampani nam wo ho the vice ho chief of staff ho
omo nyina wo dem
omo nyina wo ho no mko party no na awura no a wadidi at Jennifer Kanman mu no se wudi pani atem na o ma me ko party wa ye du di animu
ya yire wudi akire ya yire wonsa
udu ese nkotodwe o party wi ansa na o ma
ye nsela course ntutum mu ye minim sa de matade abo minim kodru
ansa na o ma me
ko mu wanim kosu ya nya na sa
ba we die oba no a wodi atem no woti fie dwudwe ne ho ena mampani no vice president and the chief of staff akwako pache wie no chief of staff no isugusu
mo kra de nka mutira ye wonu madekro mo vice president o yoba se wo se kama amene friend tia no mampani onye tumi ni freelance
abre aye
twesa ya bre so na se mo
abre amuntie tre for some be repetitive justice no oba no jenana okosan bi si yenyi wo mo abre amuntie tre ekoko some be chief of staff on be repin no
onim bibi
ye ma amene kosan bi
kwaku
I'm breaking news.
Nyame enhu ye mobo hu.
Breaking news o ho ne say Kolebu doctor for esoma declare strike.
anyaba so
omo declare strike
asa we omo bokoko bra na ye
na ni nti omo declare strike ni say omo say anipa yare e ba ho no omo condition a omo wo omo say safety patient safety condition any professional standard they say ene kolibu atete apansa ma oyarefo kra ba ho a baabi obeda baabi o so obegu nsuo obedware beye ne ho yie mpa obeda so bi say enura de behwe no PPs na de ni nyina enkoyi nti omo hwe doctor for no ni kwan de patients ne famu no a omo de omo na de agu famu so omo nya adwuma starting from a year second mo shase nti na ye official day nti na omo de official communication atoso nti omo se eye omo ya
yes nyo makatua no mo
there be nyo makatua for the first time Kolebufu ko the
biggest hospital.
Yes, I say doctors at Kolebu Teaching Hospital have withdrawn their service, citing concerns over patient safety and professional standards. In the new market, any condition of service. Now, more patients need safety, any professional standard. Ecoso. Kabra minta kando. I am mama. Okay, oh dear. Immediately, sir. Ay mami bi no wo ayi fo na yi mu no ayi legal wife fo no o se ne mama sisi
agu ade a o kan e haro sekre no mebo ade a o kan enti sekre no ani ye ko kan mo se mama is a ho is a woda bia is a ho mu di ho minim ho kro sekre no ani. For the first time, Kolebufu ko strike doctors cause not because of omupe. Enya ketu no mo pe. Na mum. Unim san nan ko ma anko unim ni pebewu.
Bebre.
Unim ni pebewu na.
Bebre because how you refer.
What's me accident me da ho 2 months.
Oh, I see.
Na da minute ward 2 months.
I see.
Na bra, ni pebe free mu enne no nyame hu ye mobo. Ye tena Ghana ya amanyo se mo ati bi da.
Ye bi si da.
Ya bra so fi se o ma nya issues. O mbe tena se. Woman ye din komo ya provide ne yama na mo aye be ye ne yama mo eti bacho ani dim hello woman ni equipment omo de ye adwuma ene yakoto abobolance pragialance yakoto abobolance it is only a buying way na betimi ya choose abobolance over zip line any drones etimi di adro beto tem no afa eti yenim say Kolebu we issue because me pacho nya omo sorry ya no mo strike
yes
omo tron krata
oh in fact omo
tron krata ko minister
okay say bribi obi nya accident be ne ko ho and omo ko de ne ko tu fam and aban ne be cover up na doctor for ni issue statement say emergency honye hospital honye nti aban ne kan no kore say e honye and na mo de no bom kokko but still na no
is an area party kura ni pa ni
economic kando propaganda nti
and he has chosen abobolance over drone abobolance over equipment hospital ni here it is as kara mo to adana mo nya first ma me nkyere wade bi do you know their problem omo problem ne say on MPP made provisions for niema bi senka be ma abrabo ayemra maye yakopon di ye ho afofi na nke we ne ya and because so mo nim omo hunu kotokura na omo de ye awura mu
kotukua no fa
no omo de crash mu nti no omo funtum niema ni nyina bom na age omo nsam so at Bank of Ghana nsam e na age omo nsam e na age omo nsam wie no omo mfa ni die ni obuo emo omo mfa bi ma omo predecessors enko omo se chale wo ho na die ne we na BBC esi ade na mo ye ego nti de won go and act omo timi ko bisa hwe first 2 years second year na NDU niema Ghana fo be fam ho na ye kan 20 ene wo mati kopo ebinim se baba e da obeka Bank of Ghana nsama na kakra bra ahunyehi a Ghana ye namu sese no e twabenmre ye besere se obi anum so ntwa ope ne senti no obi kokasa asem we woni page aso abeche last 2 weeks Sunday ye no na wotwe bra ye dum like Saturday we at 3 o'clock unim time e buy e ba Sunday anopa be 8 to 9 the whole Greater Accra e ba 9 o'clock no ye said dum me ye da modwo ada ne ye so minimo da sana conduct me call cables ma light duma hodo fo so yo muko mu transformer she me be se bisa se kwaku ye 8 years in government no ye nya problem say bi da but it took good governance aban papa woni mu de ohunu kura no ba bia o iboto no ba bia wo kotoko no ba bia wo no de kura na ye dey ahyemu nti no yang project Ghana for into this heartless ade yang form an kwa hunyehiem ya fa Ghana fo kwa
na wanya asofo seko fi odru no
odi atam say wonim nyansa say jimi sofo de bia ka jimi asam wo ka say man of God
kwase say
obi ko kase adum kanea wo so ye kwase obi ko kase na niam ase hwe madamfo bi ya sport kanea dundum en sapa awurabada kwaje obi besia wo enya bank sa bank kura dia sabre nko dem ko bone yonko besia say mamfa fansa ngume bi aba Bran sani nyina flat ya me nyina to
bitogu
obi oye cold store where you nam more than 20 cartons atogu
me hu ba ko ra no ton em so ton ice kinky ni sani manema no ono so ni dwetiri kakra bi o
ko kan minimu da say it is only Ghana na political parties at opposition no opposition parties no dealing with opposition party a senior opposition party a smaller opposition party is dealing with a responsible and a senior opposition party and ya Ghana mintibida